Well, hi everybody. Welcome back. I have been listening to some comments and I think it really synchronizes with how I was feeling on today's training. I started off with some mobility to warm up outside. It was quite cold. And I realized I was just so weak. I could barely do any of the movements I normally could do. So that is a good way to back off on the training and work on recovery. You need to spend some focus, some intensity. An intense recovery is surely important to prevent injury. What are some things that prevent injury? You need to understand the recovery time, and I will list these in order of the fastest to recover to the slowest to recover and make adaptations, the slowest to adapt, fastest to slowest. So muscles and skin, they adapt very fast. They adapt in weeks of time frame. The tendons take about 6 weeks, so it's about 2 months. That goes for connective tissue. They're pretty similar. And something that is special about tendons and connective tissue is they are avascular, which is a fancy way of saying that they do not have any blood vessels. They do not get their own blood supply, so you need to get blood into the area some way to cause, I know this might be a hot take, but to cause some inflammation. Inflammation is a part of the healing process. So you need to get some blood to swell into it. When you get a muscle pump, that is pretty similar to some sort of inflammation. And then finally it comes to bones. Now, the bones, they're very much stronger, so they don't take as much damage, and they can recover. I mean, if you break a bone, bones are kind of awkward. They don't really fit in this list very well. They carry a lot of nutrients. They adapt just like everything else. So in preventing injury, besides understanding recovery time, you need to progress carefully. Don't do anything that you're not ready for. I've spent about 5 years just about training the knees and elbows, mainly that. Those are kind of the things that took a while too. I guess the wrist as well too. And you'll learn that you need to do some movement that is good for blood flow, some activity that's good for blood flow. It doesn't have to be movement, a massage, there's a variety of ways you can do to get blood to go into them. So keep your stress low, eat a lot. I focused a lot today on eating. Some key nutrients are the collagen, which you can get from a supplement, but naturally and wholly come from eating entire animals, eating the bones. And a bone broth is one of the best ways of consuming bones. Skin, I'm pretty sure it has collagen. Don't quote me on that exactly. But bones are a great way to get collagen. Get whole chicken, get your animals whole. It's better that way than just getting some specified meat cut. So get a whole chicken and make some bone broth. And that's a good way to get collagen. Or you can buy it, get collagen supplements. Plenty good. You don't get as many minerals that come otherwise. I ate a lot of meat, ate a lot of calories. Vitamin K is important for wound recovery specifically. So here is how I knew I was weak. I tried to do the float and I just crumpled. And later on I tried to do a handstand and I just crumpled. Even my hips were sore. And me personally, everyone has a different, you know your own body. Everyone has a different body. And if you tap in and focus and meditate on your own physicality, you'll realize that you'll pick up some things on your own body. So for me, my hips, when they're done, you know. I can't. One time I was training hips and I was out. I couldn't even walk for about a month. I had to go on an airport, and I was looking real goofy, just limping around because I was so sore. I did an intense exercise. I didn't even really injure it. It was just so sore for so long. It must have been something serious. But here you can see how I couldn't even do handstands or handstand push-ups, which normally are quite easy for me. So I will probably take tomorrow to do an easier way, maybe some cardio exercises, focus on eating and resting, relaxing, learning, and creating some good content for you. So if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, share the video if you are so kind. Treat others how you'd like to be treated. Don't forget that golden rule. Bye-bye.